Hey guys, Zach here with multipartstore.com. This is going to be one in a series of video overviews that's going to cover all of the different multi-tools that we carry parts for in our store at multipartstore.com. The purpose of these videos is just going to be to familiarize you with the different tools that are available, the different parts for those tools, and how those tools come from the factory for reassembly purposes and that sort of thing. This is not going to be a super comprehensive video, but it is going to be a broad overview so you can familiarize yourself with the tools before you purchase them. This video is on the Leatherman Wave. Now, I only have a black oxide version, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to see everything on camera okay. First thing to note, when you pull these out, they're gonna be a little oily. That is intentional. You're gonna, like I can see, I don't know, yeah, you can see kind of, it almost looks like it's worn. That is literally oil. So if you see that, don't be too worried. They come with the Moly sheath, Moly compatible Velcro sheath. And we'll dive in. So first thing you're gonna see is you got your four external tools. And I'm gonna start with over here. This is the file side frame. So here's the metal diamond file, right? That is gonna have on it your inch markings in 1, 2, and 3 inches. It's also gonna have 2, 4, 6, and 8 centimeter markings, okay? So your file side is your 1, 2, 3 inch handle. Your saw side, right, there's your wood saw, is gonna be your 5, 6, 7 inch handle, and your it's gonna be 12, 14, 16, and 18 in centimeters. The saw side, which is 5, 6, and 7 inches, is also going to have your, it's also going to have your recessed, included lanyard ring. Now, I'm not going to, those can be a little tricky to get out, especially the first time. So I'm not going to dig in there because if I start scratching around with a pick, you will scratch this coating. That's kind of part of the charm, I think, of black oxide, but I don't like to manipulate them too much before I send them out to you guys. So let's again go back to the 1, 2, and 3 inch handle, which is going to be your plain edge knife blade and your metal and diamond file. On the inside, it is going to have your bit driver, which comes with a bit that is on one end, number 1 and 2 Phillips combo, and on the other end, a 3/16 inch flathead. You are also going to have your combo can opener tool. So again, I've got file in front, working my way back. I've got the bit driver and then the can opener. Down the end, we can see that there is, I believe, a keyed washer in between those two tools. I don't believe there's any other washers on this end of the tool. Jumping to the other side, this is your, I should close those pliers so I can show this. This is your serrated blade and your wood saw. And your knife blades are always going to be right hand opening. That's on all Leathermans pretty much. They're going to try and put those on the right hand for right hand openings. So if I flip it, there's the plain edge blade. And as always, your serrated blade is going to have some jimping there. That's a little hard to see on this camera, but you have some jimping there. So around the black oxide, I mean, so that you can tell that that is just by feeling that that's your serrated blade. Inside that handle, we've got, let's have the wood saw facing us. We are going to have 3 tools. And we'll get those splayed out. So again, wood saw facing us. The first tool is going to be your small scissors. Then you're going to have your micro bit screwdriver or your micro bit holder, which is going to have a small flat, a very small flat, and a very small Phillips. Then you have your large flathead screwdriver, which we sell a lot of because I think people use them as pry bars. Again, on the behind the wood saw is going to be your built-in lanyard ring. And then if we look down the barrel, there is going to be a keyed washer between the flathead and the micro bit holder. I think there's also a keyed washer between the micro bit holder and the scissors. So there's one between each of the tool layers on this end. Yeah, you can kind of see it there on camera. The screw sizes are going to be on your plier side pivots and your tool side pivots are going to be tamper resistant Torx 10. So again, you can see the little dimple in the middle. That's going to mean you need that security Torx or tamper resistant Torx or TR10 is what I see them listed as with my Weha bits that I purchase. Or Vera, excuse me, I use Vera bits, and they're the only bits I use, and I highly recommend them. They last a long time, and they get a really good grip, and they really don't like to strip your screws. The replaceable cutters, just like every other Leatherman, is going to be a T8. Does not need to be security Torx, though. That's what I have on hand. Additionally, I think I've mentioned this, but your 1, 2, and 3 inch handle is going to be the one where on the file side you have this slot. So top left is where your lanyard ring is, and then you're going to have an empty slot bottom right. That's where you'll put either your you can use Leatherman's add-on pocket clip, or they have an add-on lanyard ring. We sell our pick tools that can slide into there, made out of titanium. So you can kind of take your pick. And additionally, I like to mention this because if you want to take this apart, you can remove that built-in lanyard ring, and then you can run on one side. Maybe you want to run the pocket clip, and on the other side you want to run one of our pick tools or something like that. That's totally doable. You got to obviously take it apart and avoid your warranty and whatnot, but I just want to mention that so that you can kind of see that. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be discussed. It looks like everything kind of came through okay on the video, so hopefully that was okay to do it with the black oxide tool. I've got about 8 waves on order, but we've been having a couple issues getting those in, so I wanted to just go ahead and make this video while I had it. And get that info out to you guys. If you need more information, we'll have more on the website very, very soon, maybe by the time this video is released. We're going to have a interactive chart or dashboard where you can look up a particular tool that you're looking at, and it'll give you information like the thickness of each tool, which you can use to kind of decide how many you want to layer up. You can also do, it'll also have pivot sizes. So the plier pivot and the tool pivot, it'll tell you the diameter of those pivots. If you need to drill something out and you need to know what size drill bit to get. It'll also have kind of some other basic information. So check that out if you are interested, or feel free to reach out to me. My email is Zach, Z-A-C-H, at multipartsstore.com. I'm happy to answer any questions that I can. And if I don't know the answer, I will try and figure it out for you. So appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next tool overview video.